How's it going, everybody? I am Donut. As always, this is a Black Lives Matter, All Cops Are Bastards, and Trans Rights supporting channel. If you're not supporting that shit, you're already fucking dead. We are reading some more Fist of the North Star. Getting into our next saga, really, NANTO and turmoil, exactly. So we are going to get into our big NANTO saga, it seems like. And I assume we're going to be seeing one of our new NANTO guys, one of our new masters. But actually, this could just be Rao. Okay. Yeah, I think this is Rao. I assume on another horse or that. But there was that guy on the cover who looked very similar to Rao that wasn't Rao that I was told about. So I'm keeping that in my head that it might just be. I think so with the horns and everything. This might be a different guy. Because this might be a new guy. Also on horseback. I mean, it's so different as well. He's got a huge shield. Which has got a cobra on it with like wings on it. Yeah, like none of these men look like Rao's men. But yeah, this guy knew of him. Now, is this guy with NANTO or is this guy with another? Like this guy's with another faction. I don't know what the fuck that is. A butthole. And yeah, like he is like dressed up like a guard essentially. Like he is the guard of this place. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Okay, Souther, the Holy Emperor, NANTO Seiken's most powerful fighter, has finally revealed his true nature. Okay, so Souther is the guy's name. Souther, the Holy Emperor, and he is NANTO Seiken's most powerful fighter. Okay, so this is Keno. Okay, this is Keno. He looks so different as well. I wasn't sure, but okay, this is Keno. But I think I was messed up. I think Rao is the one who does have. Yeah, Rao is the one who had the horns, and then the guy on the cover didn't have the horns. I switched that up. But, I'd say it's about 80% done. All this just displays power. The Holy Emperor's, cross mausoleum. Okay, cross mausoleum? What do you mean by that? But, like, yeah, they're building a pyramid. But, a cross mausoleum. And using children to build it instead of men who might rebel against him. Okay, god damn. Just got a huge child army to build this thing. God, I mean, I'm surprised there's this many kids left with how much everybody's getting killed all the time. But, yeah, yikes. It seems the Holy Emperor thinks you're gone, Lord Keno. I mean, yeah, it seems like everybody would. So do as you please for now, Souther. I will return. Okay, you just came to, like, check it out. But, it's 80% done. I feel like you should be doing it now, but they're gonna wait for it to be finished, it seems like. And some people try to escape, like a child with her mother, it seems like. Maybe a boy or something. But either way, like, okay, so they have parents here as well somewhere. Like, you know, they're not making the men do this so they don't revolt, but do they still also have the men here doing other things? Also, that I've never seen that effect for like a slammed door where you see like the ghost outline of the door. Not like just the lines indicating that it's been slammed, but like a ghost door. So, okay, so she hides him below here, then covers it up, and then the men come here. And okay, I saw that, never mind, so we didn't hide him very well. Shit. And he just walks through the wall. Okay, he's not even in the army. He's just like, oh, if I bring this kid back, I'll be in the army. Oh, yeah, is Kenshiro here, or is this going to be somebody else, or is this just going to be this kid gets killed? I mean, he's not going to get killed, he's going to be turned into a slave. But, and forgive me, Taka, if I didn't sacrifice you, the other children would have been. So she purposely did this? Like, she did this, you know, she's just pretending, like, no, but she wants him to get taken, to get sacrificed. Okay, oh my god, so, brutal, but, oh my god, you're like a fucking vampire! What the hell are you just hanging out on the ceiling like that? Oh, now, I'm definitely in the army now. All these people really want to be in the army, but there's also a bunch of people here who just chill out and live here. And yeah, a lot of hyenas here. Now what are you gonna do about that? Oh, God. And mom, they're all her children, so like she's been like on the outskirts, like she wasn't like escaping with them. She was just trying not to get them to be taken. And so they're going, like a bunch of these hyenas are going around gathering up children from, you know, people who have them. And she had like 6 kids, I think. Whether she was like adopting them, taking after them or not, I'm not sure. But taking care of 6 kids in this apocalypse, it's crazy. And now here's Kenshiro. Okay. Okay. Loom. He's just like, truly, so much of his like emotion is gone. Like this expression, I don't remember seeing this expression since like the beginning of the series on him. Maybe not like, you know, from like the beginning before he kind of like saw Ray and got like more, you know, it brought him hope back with Ray. And now that Ray's dead, it's gone again. Oh yeah, and he thinks this is just a guy trying to get into the army, but he's scared of him. Yeah, you want someone? You can have half. I want them all. All of them. I mean, we could end this non-peaceful, or like peacefully if he's so scared of us, he's like, and he thinks we're in the army. But no, everybody's got a death wish. That's a cool shotgun, though. But, yep. Just easy peasy. And then, boys, he could shoot him with a gun? Okay. I was gonna say, because your shots are with a gun. That'd be so funny. Alright, I mean, he gives him back his gun. It's like, just get out of here. But, he's gonna try again. And, okay. Was that because he picked up the gun? Or, like, I don't know if Kichiro could do that. I'm not sure if you can put a thing in the gun to where when you pick up the gun, the pressure point hits you. So he must have just been a, like, you know, yeah, when he said get lost, he had already killed him, I assume. It's just having him explode the background of this panel. Oh, yeah, we're not taking the children. Don't worry. Here's your children. Alright, who is the Holy Emperor? He is the man even the supreme conqueror of the apocalypse will not challenge. I mean, well, he seems like he's going to. I assume they're talking about Rao. But, like, he's building up to it. And as soon... this... I thought this was like a... like image that we were seeing or something like that, like, you know, just like, oh, she was telling us about this and we were seeing a silhouette. This is a guy responding, the Holy Emperor is the man, even the supreme conqueror of the apocalypse will not challenge, and we're just surrounded again. His Majesty is why Keno failed to seize the heavens. His Majesty's name is Souther, the one who shall be the true conqueror of this world. Okay, and you guys got a bunch of different aesthetics going on. Yeah, you must be Kenshiro, but what is... So, like, okay, so yeah, he's got the Southern Cross thing going on with, like, light emanating from it as well. But yeah, like, all of them having bow and arrows with, like, trident arrows. This guy's got, like, teeth shoulders. And just, like, you know, his face in general is interesting. But nothing to say, nothing I can pinpoint. But yeah, you know, like, if this guy was such a big deal, where was he before? It feels like you guys are really coping with how powerful he is just because you've now built up 80% of your, you know, base and everything like that. Alright. Gonna fire one of those arrows. Oh, no, he's gonna fire one of the arrows, but then here's something. Here's a whip, and a whip, and a puck. And then, okay, the arrows are shot? No, our arrows or something are shot from above, like from behind him, towards them. Who was this? Who would have done this? Like, Mamiya? But, I mean, I'm sorry, Mamiya, but I don't know. I can't imagine you being this accurate and good and useful. So, who did this? Does Kenshiro know who did this? Who? Huh? Who is this? Okay, yeah, he chops him up with Nanto. Okay, so this is just like another Nanto guy. I don't think Kenshiro knew what the fuck was going on. Let me look at his reactions again. Like, yeah, like, okay, so here he's... I mean, that could just be still something he planned, like, oh, it's happening. But, you know, we can't really see here what his expression would be, like, how he's reacting. And yeah, here he's just like, ... Again, it could be either way. So I did not really get a good read on how he's reacting to this, other than right here, where he's like, either that guy wasn't supposed to chop him up, or, now I'm concerned, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah, that's Nanto Seiken. So who did you were so chill about this as it was happening. They say when Nanto is in turmoil, Hokuto appears. Are you without sight? Okay, we're finally getting that motherfucker who's been on cover for so long. Okay, here we go. Blind I may be, but the eyes of my heart are open. I'm Shu, the Nanto Hakuroken, the fist of the white heron, and one of the Nanto Rokuseiken. Alright, we got one of them. I mean, I assume, of course, Souther is one of them. We didn't say that, but I assume he's one of them. Ooh, I love the way his hair is drawn up here. Look at that, like, very sketchy style, like almost charcoal sort of style. But then, like, as it goes down, it's much more normal lines and everything. Ooh, I like the way that looks. And yeah, he's got, like, it's as if somebody, like, clawed out his eyes. Did he claw out his eyes? Or was it somebody else? Because it doesn't look like Nanto. It doesn't look like, you know, obviously it's not a Hokuto thing. So, how'd you get your eyes clawed out? Whenever I see somebody who's blinded with, like, a big scar on both eyes, I don't know why I automatically assume they did it to themselves. They saw something they didn't like, blind themselves. But, so we got Shu of Nanto Hakuroken, the white heron. But okay, I think this is also a good time to go over my Nanto notes. I've got a lot of notes for Fist of the North Star. We'll go over them at some point. I don't even want to tease them, but you can see this bar right here. We got a lot of notes for Fist of the North Star. And the reason why I don't want to go over them is because I'm not caught up yet on taking my notes. I am, like, around where we're like, going back through the series to write all these notes and write down every single term that's come up and, you know, the translation for it and everything like that. Just that way we can be, like, really on top of things. And I would love to be able to be the kind of person who's like, oh, that's that move Kenshiro used before and stuff. So we got, like, you know, I'll give you a slight teaser. We got a lot of the moves and stuff there. But for Nanto Seiken, again, Souther, I'm actually not, as I was writing this, I was like, oh, I guess we didn't imply that Souther was from Nanto. I just assumed basically because, you know, I thought that's what we were going to be doing. But Souther might not be, but I put him here for temporary times. So for Nanto Seiken, we have the ones we've seen so far. We have Shin, the Colonel, Rei, Amoeba. Oh, Amoeba? I have him under Nanto Choken. Is that a mistake, or did he specifically do Nanto? I don't think so. I think we just didn't know what style he did. I'm not sure why I had him like that. I should have had him like that. But maybe there was a reason and I forgot. Either way, we got Shin, we got the Colonel, we got Rei. We're not counting Amoeba because he had no secret techniques. We got Yuta, and then we got, oh, I didn't write down his name. Shu. What are the masters here? There's 6 masters. Shin, Rei, Yuta, and Shu. We're going to assume that the Colonel was not a master. There's no reason to assume the Colonel's not a master, but we're going to assume the Colonel's not a master because, period. And again, Amoeba can't be a master, obviously. But yeah, so we have, as I said, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 6 so far. Yes, yeah. And also, just some interesting things to note. Like, you know, most of them are like the Crimson Crane Fist of the South Star, the Waterfowl Fist of the South Star, the Silent Fist of the South Star. But then Shin's Nanto Gokutoken is Infernal Slaughter Fist of the South Star. Like, or it might not even, no, yeah, it was Fist. But yeah, not like, I don't know why it's just, maybe it should be the Infernal Slaughter Fist of the South Star. But like, originally I just had this as Infernal Slaughter because that's all it was translated as. But that's because it was the first one to come up. But either way, also, this one is interesting because it is just the Fist of the White Heron. That's interesting. Would it be like the White Fist of the White Heron? Like the Huck? I don't know. You know, he says here, the Fist of the White Heron, but it should be the White Heron Fist of the South Star, I think would be how it would actually, you know, if we're staying consistent with all this, it should be the White Heron Fist of the South Star, the Crimson Crane Fist of the South Star, the Waterfowl Fist of the South Star, the Silent Fist of the South Star, and the Infernal Slaughter Fist of the South Star. Shin's is so weird. It's not a bird like the rest of them. I guess Silent Fist is also not, you know, a thing. And I'll do a little dash between all of these. But yeah, like the Silent Fist makes sense for the Colonel, but it's also not a bird, so I can also see why he's not, you know, a master. If the masters are all named after birds, maybe Shin's not one of the masters if he's not named after the birds, but I feel like it's crazy if Shin's not a master. Anyway, that's all my notes for Nanto Seiken. Just wanted to re-go over all that. The Furious Dance of Nanto Hakuroken. Also, this guy had to have come with like a bunch of people, right? He didn't shoot all those arrows himself. Yeah, now we're being surrounded again by these guys who all have different, like, they have actual, like, arrows. And they have, like, very primitive weapons. Like, these were, like, clearly carved out of something. This was also, like, you know, you would carve out the axe like this. You could, I mean, you would also, because I don't think this is metal. I think this is just stone. I think this is like a classic stone axe. But the fact that it is attached to a metal pole is the interesting part. Because it truly doesn't look like metal at all. Because, yeah, like, a lot of this stuff seems like they've got, like, you know, obviously, like, the clothes and shit is modernish, like, they found it or whatever. And, like, the spear is very ornate and everything. But then, yeah, like, this axe is so basic. I mean, I might not be, you know, the artist might not be thinking too much about any of this shit. I might be thinking too much about it. But, like, I'm just, you know, it's interesting the kind of weapons they have. Like, this axe as well has that little hole there, where it's like, you don't really see axes like that anymore. You know? That's like an old, ancient-style axe. Like, yeah, I'm not sure when we stopped doing this, but they're super old. They're like from Odyssey times. Like, you know, you shoot a arrow through the axe hole. Oh, he's got, like, what is this? It's almost like a nunchuck. Like, it's got that, but then it's just got 2 morning stars on each side of it. Cool. Cool. And yeah, about the same size as us. It's these legs, though. It's just a little chunk of flesh. Just little chunks of flesh. But yeah, they seem so primitive. Like this sword, too, they've got very primitive weapons. Primitive compared to, like, what everybody else has, which is, like, still modern weapons. Every time they say these turbulent times, I can't get over it. COVID has ruined these turbulent times. It used to be like a really cool anime thing to say, but now I just can't stop thinking about corporations being like, in these turbulent times. Alright, people call me the Blind Warrior. And okay, yep, he's bringing it out to fight. So cool. Want to see this weapon in action. Flings it at us. Just gonna easy dodge it. And okay, blow it up. Easy peasy. He's very shocked, so I don't think he knows who we are. Okay, no, so he does know who we are. He's just like, I'm not sure why you were so shocked then. Is he like Rao and Souther? Somebody fighting for his own ambitions in the chaos? I mean, that's what it would seem. That's what everybody here seems like, but like, this guy's got a weird aura to him. When Nanto is in turmoil, Hokuto appears. From the moment where Rokusei were thrown into disorder, you and I were destined to fight. He's just like a, you know, destiny kind of guy. Like, all of them are, but he seems more so about the destiny. My only answer to those who challenge me is my fist. Hell yeah. Very well. Nanto, Hakuroken, Ogi, Yugen Sho, illusion-inducing palms. And I see you're not even going to bother translating the Ogi this time. It's like, yeah, you guys know at this point. You know what the Ogi means. Oh, but illusion-inducing palms. Okay, yeah, so the classic afterimage thing. You just do this slowly, make them look at the hands, and then you hit them with a kick in the balls. That stance, yeah. Where, I mean, truly, like, the actual thing is, like, you're doing this, you know, ideally, you're going so slow, or, like, they're focusing your hands so much that you don't notice when they go, like, it's all to make you not know when they're gonna throw that punch. Like, obviously this is a very fictional thing, but it's a real thing as well. I mean, everybody wants to dunk on the Thundercall split attack from JoJo, but I can see it working in real life. And I can't feel his presence. Yeah, you don't know which one's real. Because I am blind. I have no fear of your technique. Oh, that's because our technique is gross. It's explosive blood and guts and everything just going everywhere. It's terrifying looking. Nanto is also terrifying looking, don't get me wrong, but we just talked about our technique. And like, yeah, if you're not having to see that, you're not going to be as afraid. Like, period. Like, let alone all the other shit that he's got going on. Surely, he's got a lot of meditativeness. I'm sure he's got a lot of stuff going on. But, all that aside, not being able to see it does a hell of a lot. And fear gives away one's presence, allowing the enemy to get within range. So yeah, slowly closing in. And then, from behind, he goes in with like a strike like that. That's gotta be, like, really nasty with Nanto. Because with Nanto, you know, like, with Nanto, you're just slicing, sure, but if you're going in like that, that's like, I don't know how to put it, like, you're sort of like creating a wedge, and you're gonna create like a much bigger wound. So yeah, grab it, dodge it, dodge it, grab it, rather, in that order. But, okay, he perfectly backs up into a backflip, I think. Yep, into a perfect backflip, and does a kick, a Nanto kick. Never seen that before. Holy yeah. Okay, he's got some spinning moves with the legs. Yeah, Rekyaku Kubo, fierce aerial leg dance. Also, I should just write down these moves as it's happening so I don't have to go back and do it later. But yeah, this is really cool, really different. Not getting to see any sort of like leg stuff at all, and he seems really good at it, just twirling around in his little fingies, and it's drawn in a very excellent way too. I could see because the artist has never drawn any kind of kicking stuff, it could look really bad, but this is actually really well done. Hell yeah. And he just keeps going, just swinging those legs, willy-nilly. What a pose, what a pose. God, this is so cool. Like, okay, yeah, now, yeah. Do the Atata kicks back at him. Oh, nice. Look at this pose. So sick. So sick. Like, I've never seen somebody kick in that pose. It's so interesting. He's, like, really hitting with the other side of the leg that you wouldn't normally hit with. Alright, first to ever survive this technique. A kicking technique in NANTO Seiken? This is dangerous. His legs got longer reach. Lick. Lick. The sound of it here is lick. What did he lick? I don't know. But back into stance. I love the stances in the series too. Like, you know, everybody's got the stances that make perfect sense for their style. Ooh, has he always had these boots or did he get new boots? Hell yeah. I will not die. I made a promise to survive and bring light back to this world. And yeah, he knows. That sounds like Ray. Yeah, but light will never return unless you defeat me. Sounds pretty evil then. Or you just, I don't know, I can't get a vibe on you. Alright, let's show you why Hokuto Shinken is the ultimate technique, passed down to only a single successor. Let's let him know. And what? Did you not know we were Hokuto? What do you mean? But either way, maybe he just sensed, you know, he got some fear there for a second, and we rend the ground going towards him. And okay, that was almost like a Nanto move. This feels like Nanto moves. What are we doing here? Huh. Yeah, this is Nanto Seiken. Hokuto Shinken Ogi. Sui? How would you say that? Suiation? Suiation, I think is Suiation. Suiation. Something like that. That's a hard one to actually say. Hokuto Shinken Ogi. Suiation. I can't say that one. The soul's reflection on the water. I can make the enemy's technique my own from a single exchange. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this one. Like, it's cool. It is very cool. But, I don't know, I like him having, like, his own, you know, special stuff. Hokuto just being able to use any technique that he sees is also, like, you know, why I've not used it till now. But, you know, maybe he wouldn't have needed to till now. But, I don't know. It's a thing. But either way, he was not prepared for that. That's how we're getting him here. Yeah, big shock. Oh no. Shock, flash. What is that? The sound of the ground being ripped apart. Yeah, frightening to you. So we're not doing it to him. We're just, I mean, we did do it to him, but also we're just doing it around him, ripping the ground up around him. You can no longer sense my position because of all the sound or something? And yeah, his crew is like, yeah, screw this shit. But no. Lord Sho, okay, good. It's like one of his own, you know, men also saying, no. Like, it's not Shu saying this, it's him saying this. Yeah, let him do this. And just appearing behind him for just a punch in the jaw. Not even a Hokuto punch, just a normal punch in the jaw. Yeah, why didn't you end it with that strike? Because you're not really trying that hard, it seems like. Or you're just way in over your head. One of the two. Why didn't I sense any malice in your strike? Yeah, you're just kind of playing along. Do you want to die? Okay, Ren and Bat, don't fight him. Why? He saved us. Sure, he's not a bad dude. So, you're just, like, extremely fatalistic? I don't know. What's your deal? Staking my life was the only way to find out what you're capable of. Buddy. I feel there's a lot better reasons you could have been doing this. That's pretty stupid. But alright, we got a new ally. Alright, Shu of Jinsei, the Star of Hope. Okay, I mean, you're the Star of Hope. You're the Star of Hope? Okay. Oh, he's happy. We've been waiting for you, Kenshiro. The only man who can defeat the Holy Emperor. Just like a pat on the shoulder, shake of the hand. The successor of Hokuto Shinken. This is too cheesy. This is too much. Too weird for the series. And then just, what, like an insert page? Yeah, just an insert page. Very nice insert page here, though. Like, yeah, really appreciate just drawing. Like, it could have just been another shot of, like, Shu or something, but I like this. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think this is a little bit too cheesy of an ending here. I don't know. Bit much. Okay, the Star of Hope awakens. So he has not been awoken yet. And we got that other guy. Okay, so yeah, this is the guy I thought was Rao on the covers for so long. The guy who has the dot on his forehead and stuff, so. Okay. Okay, and another guy just here. I don't think that's young Kenshiro, but maybe it is. Or maybe this is just another new kid here. I don't know, maybe it's a young Kenshiro, like super young Kenshiro, but I don't know. But, okay, so one of his own men is coming to alert us. A group of wanderers is under attack. Okay, so, yeah, not like someone's coming to attack us, but just simply that. Alright, let's go protect these people. And I've met this man somewhere before. Okay, so in his past, then? You know, maybe like when he was, you know, very young kid. Okay, so yeah, I've got a group here attacking someone. Okay. Yeah, I thought this might have been people we've seen before, but no, just, you know, similar designs. But, yeah, just a family trying to escape. I mean, trying to just escape from whoever's chasing them, I assume. Now, are these Souther's guys? They do look like kind of, they might be Souther's guys. And yeah, kids, they got kid, grab the kids, kill the rest. So yeah. And then, oh, we hit a rock, go tumbling over. Yeah. Surround us, but okay, we're already here. Alright, charge in. Yes, be easy. And okay, it's Shu in the Resistance. Okay, so he's with the Resistance and everything. But he's not awoken yet. Okay, and so Shu, the Nanto Rokuseiken traitor who defies the Holy Emperor, so Souther's gotta be a Nanto as well then. But alright, let's see your thing. I mean, I also just like see him against like a bunch of mooks who you can kill, as opposed to Kenshiro who, you know, we couldn't. But he also killed the one guy there. But yeah, he's just decapitating them, slicing through their faces. And yeah, you guys, don't want you to get killed. We'll handle this. I appreciate that. This is one of the, like, you know, most heroic things Kenshiro's done in a long time. Just telling somebody else, don't fight, I can do it. But yeah, easy peasy. And we just, they just, rushed past us, it seems. I'm not sure they were coming towards us, and they just kind of went to go attack us, but then we just sort of moved them to the side, and they kept going? Or we did, run through them all. I'm not sure. And then, snap of a finger, they all fall down. They didn't seem to explode yet. Yeah, they will. They will. And yeah, Kenshiro doesn't know, so why are you targeting children? And yeah, just okay, gives us the answer, that easy. And then, as soon as you give us the answer, dead. And yeah, cut up. Alright, will not allow him to rob the light of children who are about to shine. The light of children. Could he be? Okay, yeah, and then to a backstory, but it also looks like it's in the post-apocalypse. And then this is similar to the Souther thing, actually. Kind of, a little bit. Okay, so this is like a Hokuto Shinken temple. Was this the one we saw before? I don't remember it looking like this, but maybe it did. Or no, okay, so this is like a Nanto place? Maybe? Okay, it's like the Nanto school. And did Kenshiro, start there? Did he learn Nanto first? He's too young. A sparring match against 10 Nanto users is reckless no matter how gifted he is. Souther, we don't need your pity. Okay, so Souther had pity for him. And so, Rao's here as well? Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, I hope you explained to him how sparring matches between Hokuto and Nanto are conducted. So, this is Kenshiro, I assume. And he's fighting, 10 Nanto guys. So this is like a Nanto, Hokuto, fighting each other sort of thing. Like sparring matches, as they say. And yeah, so they're the two, big leaders, clearly. Interesting, Rao, even at this time, it's very weird to see him like this, because it felt like he was, he would have been keeping it more secret that he was this kind of guy. But, yeah, Souther, same thing. He seems to be the big #1 dog, which is interesting, because there's still one more, besides him that we don't know about, unless the Colonel was one. And okay, yeah, so Souther knew Rao's plan the entire time. Interesting. So, yeah, he was only really hiding it for the Master. Did the Master really know? Was he I secretly know, or did he really have no idea? Okay, so these are sparring matches, but if you lose, you're not allowed to leave. They kill you if you lose. Okay, so these are sparring matches to the death. These expressions. But you're taken in by his talents, aren't you? I don't know. I don't really know. But anyway, but yeah, you hear that, Shu? It's just got better. And okay, Shu was already like super old at this. Like he looks exactly the same age as Kenshiro right now, but he was clearly, he's clearly much older than him. But yeah, what does he mean by like this just got better? Like because he's taken in by his talents, this got better, or because like, I don't know. Because this was already the case, so it couldn't be that. I guess it has to be like the fact that Rao is taken in by Kenshiro's talents makes this better somehow? I don't know. But either way, Kenshiro finishes the fight. And okay, just immediately, yeah, the next guy just like jumps in instantly. Sliced him up pretty good. But senses something. He like forces him to turn around because he can feel, he can sense his aura. And then okay, so he was about to like interfere with this, and then Kenshiro still is able to maintain. And yes, that's 9. And now someone else. Who the hell is this? Oh, that was Shu? Okay, he was also sitting in a seat. Okay, hold on, I didn't. Okay, so he's like sitting in a seat a little bit forward ahead of them. Interesting. But yeah, so Shu is his final opponent here. That's where he knows him from. Alright, to be your 10th and final opponent. He blazes with those eyes. He like squints down. The big difference between their expressions. Goes in, but yeah, he separates him with the palm technique again, the secret technique. Hits him in the chest. And like, how is this going to end up? And yeah, they're calling the match, saying, just execute him now. Or no, I guess, well, yes, sir. So yeah, like he is like sending in these guys. And thank you. I'm glad my 10th opponent was you, because he could like sense, the goodness within him. But as they go to kill us, Shu stops him. And yeah, no one's allowed to break the code, not even you, Shu. But this boy may have the potential to shine brighter and more fiercely than anyone. The code is the code, though. This code sounds insane. I won't ask you to spare his life for nothing, so in exchange, his eyesight... Yeah. Alright, you should have my light. Okay. So, yeah, that's also what he meant by, like, I won't let you take this child's light and stuff like that. But alright, so it wasn't like something that he saw that he didn't see. It was just, in exchange for the boy's life. That should make it a fair exchange. Not at all. Not a fair exchange at all. Your life would be a fair exchange, but... But yeah, I'm surprised they accepted it, but either way, it worked. And okay, so this was the moment when Jinsei was awoken. Okay, so not like, in the present time, but in this flashback is when it was awoken. And now, back to present day. God, he looks so different. He does not look like the same guy at all. It's like his entire facial structure changed. Okay. I don't know how I feel about Shu at all. Like, it's not like Ray, where I was, like, very invested in him from the beginning. This is, like, they're really gonna have to sell me on him, because right now, I am so, like, uninterested in him. He's so, like, pure good for no real reason. Like, we need a reason why he's like this. Like, what is the cause of his personality? What is his personality aside from being God's gift to this earth? Like, he seems way too good. He seems just, like... way too cheesy of a character. It's hard for me to get into right now. But they're really gonna have to sell me on him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, that's Souther, or maybe one of his generals, and we got some insane creatures here. I don't even know what the fuck to say what this is. It is, I can't even tell what that is. It looks like a monster. But, like, chained up to them. And then, like, behind a rock here. Okay, the Emperor of Nanto. And yeah, he just got like a sword-ass sword. And yeah, like, he gave up his sight because of fate. Yeah, but my heart was opened in return. It's so funny that your heart was just opened by, by like aura sensing. Like, I think that's also why it doesn't really like hit me as much. Of like, when someone's like, oh, I'm doing this really good stuff for you, not because of anything you've done, but just because I could read your soul. And it doesn't quite do it for me. But yeah, I do like we have a resistance going on. I've been like really craving a resistance kind of thing in the series for a while now, but I don't know I like how we're going about it. Okay, they do have a base, though. They're not nomadic. They've got a base. Okay. And, yeah, I assume you guys are tagging along. But what's with the I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of timid around us right now. But, I mean, yeah, like, I guess they're just like, would think we'd be mad at them for following us. But it's like the third time you guys done this. We're over it. But, okay, so we got some, like, tunnels. In, like, the metro system or something. And, yeah, you just got, like, a shitload of kids down here. Man, there's so many kids. Okay, we got a bunch of adults as well. But, yeah, fights for the kids. But, yeah, I like the aesthetic of this so much. Like, I'm such a huge fan of Resistance stuff. I love having Resistance movement underground. Having, like, we're going up against the Holy Emperor. Like, everything about this arc should be, like, a 10 out of 10 for me. But right now, it's a very, like, 5 out of 10. I'm like, alright, tell me why I should care. Even though it has all the aspects of, shit that I love, but without, like, a hook, without something to make me care, it's fallen flat. And okay, so, I'm not sure what he means by, like, Yuta may have started the collapse of the Nanto Rokuseiken. Like, I'm not sure what they mean exactly by that. Like, his death. But, like, yeah, it was Souther who convinced Yuta to go fight to the death, so... but I'm not sure if they meant, like, Yuta was trying to collapse. Like, was Yuta just going after all of the Nanto Rokuseikens? I don't know if he was. I don't think anything was implied that he was. But either way, like, Souther is waiting for the apocalypse being when all the Nanto guys die. Not what we're in right now. And okay, so Souther's star is the polar star Minami Jujise. The Southern Cross Star. Okay, he's got the Southern Cross Star, not Shin. I don't remember which one Shin was if we went over it, but it is also known as Shosei, the Star of Dominion. He has no family, no friends, no compassion. All he has is himself and his fate as the Star of the Emperor. I don't know, though. Like, from the flashback, it didn't seem like he had no friends, no family, no compassion, or anything like that. Like, Rao, I would say, is like the guy who has no family, no friends, no compassion. All he has is himself and, his fate and all that. But, like, this guy seemed like he had friends, he had compassion. So, interesting. And, yeah, I guess the other 5 Nanto stars are merely satellites of Shosei. Okay. Souther cannot be defeated with Nanto Seiken. Yeah, it can only be defeated with Hokuto Shinken. So, like, yeah, were you, like, planning this from all the way back then? But that's fascinating, because, yeah, it really does not seem like Nanto is the problem. It seems like Hokuto is the problem. Nanto's not the problem. Like, all the Hokuto people were causing so much more problems versus the Nanto people. Seem like, it's just Souther and Yuta and Shin. Like, I mean, we faced some other ones, but they weren't, like, as big of a deal. They weren't, like, really causing mass chaos on the same level that, like, Hokuto was, especially not Rao. But yeah, so that's why they're just like this sort of underground resistance group fighting back, because they can't actually take on the main guy, because they're just straight up, they got the diff. But, they can do all they can to protect as many people as they can. And they got some nice food too, compared to the shit we're normally eating. There's a good resistance force here. Okay, yeah, so he can read people's hearts, because it's blind, of course, and she has not eaten, so share with everybody else. So yeah, that's not like, this is a very, like, I was like, oh, this is a great amount of food if, like, this is the food he gets. Like, being the leader, this is the food he gets, you would expect he has the least amount of food. But if this is what he gets, then they got a lot of great food, but it's clearly not the case. Yeah, and Bat's like, oh, come on, man, I'm hungry. And yeah, we'll run out of food soon. Gotta do something about it while we can. So yeah, I can't really farm, or they're just gonna come take our shit. And who's back? Okay, people who went out scavenging for shit. We got food! Okay. Yeah. Attacked one of the Holy Emperor's platoons. I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, they're very happy about it. Okay. I was like, this really depends on how Shu's reaction to this is. Is this a smart thing to do or not? But, okay, so, yeah, they struck on one of those platoons, and it was lucky. It was a supply unit. So, hell yeah. Got some nice, good bread. I'm so worried the next panel's gonna be death, okay? Alright, everybody gets a nice feast. Briefly. And he goes to eat a cracker. But it's all poisoned? Oh my god. Well, they've already eaten it. Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, that's bad poison too. It's really roughly poisoned. It's like they knew this was going to happen. And you can't do anything. Too late. No pressure point can save him. Oh, he's still alive, though! I keep feeling there really should be a pressure point for this. But apparently not. Oh my god, that tiny, tiny little arm! Oh. And that was, again, I don't know if this was his actual son, or they just all, you know, say that to the adults. Oh. Well, no better time to go fight than right now, then. God, yeah, he's doing all this just for him. I mean, for all the kids in general. Yeah. But, like, what crazy, was he just drive? Did he just have a platoon just drive around in circles until it gets attacked so that way they can kill people for no reason? This is worse, too, because this is, like, there's no benefit they get out of this. Absolutely no benefit. All it is making less kids in the world, and the only thing they want is kids. So this is bad for them, too. They're just doing this because they're fucking evil. Oh, I like that. These useless eyes may have lost their sight, but they never run dry of tears. Okay, yep. He's fired up. Let's walk straight out of here, straight to Souther. Ooh, okay. Holy Emperor's coming through for an inspection. Oh my god, he's just got a fucking flamethrower. What's going on with this guy? He's like dazed, but what's going on? And I love his look in this panel. Here it's like, yeah, whatever, but in this panel he looks sick as hell. And yeah, now the other guy gets hit as well. What was going on with him? I don't know. Okay. This guy's got such a sick look. I love it. And again, I love that the NANTO stuff is all in similar design, you know, constantly. It's got such a specific aesthetic. Where are you guys getting all these vehicles? But okay. He looks so much like just Rao in this pose. Okay, but yeah, I mean, his face is totally different, though. But I'm still not surprised that you know, like, especially with the brow and the hair and that, and the little coif that he's got, like, not surprised that I mistook him. But, yeah. But yeah, he also has, like, a great, you know, he's got a great expression. And I think, like, why I'm, like, you know, it's hard to take him as seriously as Rao, because he knows he's evil. Rao thinks he's not evil. And I think like, that's the big difference. Like, if a guy knows he's evil, it's like, well, I mean, you know you're evil. You know, it's like, are you really that evil of a guy if you know you're evil? But if you pretend you're not evil, that's way more evil. Alright, and Kishiro grabs him, and just tosses him. Oh, okay, we took his flamethrower. Okay, now we're getting it. Now we're gonna get Kishiro shooting a gun. Just like you said, filth should be sterilized. Okay, yeah, just shoot him. I never could imagine Kishiro with a gun. Oh, what is Alright, Souther sees us. Was not expecting to get into a fight with him this quickly. Thought we were gonna get like a subordinate fight or something, but I mean, it's crazy thinking back on our very first arc in the series, and we've never really done anything like that since. Like the Shen arc, where we just fought like a bunch of generals before we got to Shen. We don't really do that. And he recognizes immediately. So you're all grown up, huh, kid? Oh, nice, nice. Sick as hell. And yeah, this guy actually looks quite small compared to Kenshiro. The Emperor's smile. He's got like a puppet sort of pose going on. God, I love his face so much. I mean, yeah, that's true. Like, you know, oh, this is where your parade ends. That's not the kind of thing he would have said as a child, clearly. Like, he had a much more closed mouth. He was much more respectful, quote-unquote, back then versus now. He's got the one-liners. Alright, so you do have some people we're going to fight first. These guys hop out throwing some fucking scimitars at us or something. But easy to easy dodge. And then they grab him again. Okay. Nice. Pretty cool. Holy Emperor doesn't need to be troubled by the likes of you. We'll give you a taste of the secrets of Nanto Sozanken. Nanto dual slashing daggers. Okay, yeah, it's not even a fucking bird one. I'm not worried. That's an interesting party trick. Do it again. He's got like the double. Come on. Come at me. Alright. Throws him again. Dodge them. Are they just going to each hit each other then? Oh, okay, that's just how they just like are throwing them and getting like stepping closer and closer with each one. So we get super close, go in, and both in the same spot. And, okay, they just bounce back. But, what'd you do? Don't throw those daggers again. Okay, throw the daggers. Your muscles are going to activate. And, yeah, can't move. Shink, right into each other. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought we were going to do. So a little bit of getting there, but... Struck the Hiko, the baby pigeon chest. You lost your depth perception. Oh, okay. So they didn't make him, like, freeze or anything. Just lost their depth perception. That's cool. Alright. I see you've gotten stronger. From that, I don't know. Alright, but yeah, we're going straight into him. Let's see if you can defeat me. But, flashback or something else? Okay, no, we're just cutting away to Rao, hiding away in a little hidey place wherever he is. I don't know what this is. All these temples look like they're all just so sci-fi. They should all be out of like fucking Star Wars. And okay, yes, he's being alerted because you're challenging Souther. It's too soon. You can't defeat Souther yet. Okay, did you want us to? Or, I don't know. But alright, back to here. Oh yeah, I've mastered Nanto Seigen's ultimate technique. Nanto Hoken. Nanto Fist of the Phoenix. Okay, yeah. Be like Ho-Oh being like Fire King Bird or whatever, you know, meaning Phoenix. But I mean, I guess that also means like this is, you know, a bird one. So. And he's got royal blood. Okay. No, yeah, no fighting stance. And he's so skinny. Like he's so, you know, small looking. God damn, I love this guy. There is none for Nanto Hoken. A stance is a defensive posture. With me, there is only advance and conquer. God, like, this guy is so much cooler than Rao. He's what Rao should have been. If you won't make the first move, I will. You just said it's not a defensive thing. You should make it the first move. But Ari just instantly closes that distance. Almost like a fucking teleport. And then just both arms shing, as wide as possible. Yeah, he is leaping into it. He's just like right up against him. Goes for an attack, but way too quick. Way too quick. And then right back in while his fist is still out. Goes for another one, but easily dodged. And we're not even like speed line dodging. It's just like, you know, it's so easy for us, we might as well be the fucking Flash. Ooh, another great kick here. Oh, Araki wishes he could draw a kick like this. I feel like Araki's been trying to draw a kick like this for 1,000 years, and he's never been able to. This looks so fucking good. But, okay, we didn't manage to dodge it. Okay, I guess we did. I mean, we did, but you know what I mean. We dodged it, so it didn't, like, decapitate us or something, but... you dodged Kyokusei Jujiken. My polar star crossfist. But against my Nanto Hoken, you appear motionless to me. But the polar star crossfist, we got something similar to that. Yeah, the secret technique, Kukyoku Ryubo, the interpolar current dance, which is what Ray did when he was like in the air and was able to dodge, you know, in the air. Also, calling your leg a fist. Very funny. And okay, back to this. Yeah, Kenshiro is the man who inflicted those wounds on you. Why can't he defeat Souther? So yeah, Kenshiro can see through their abilities. He can steal their abilities with one look. He may be stronger than him, but he cannot defeat him unless he solves Souther's secret. And that is why I haven't challenged Souther myself, because he doesn't know the secret either. Okay. Seen through it. Okay. Let me show it to you again. And then it's different this time? Goes in for it. We charge in, actually, as well. Yeah, not backing up, but going in as well. Yeah, both advancing. And now he can't see him. Where'd he go? Like, yeah, he goes, and he's not there. Now he's there again. And we, oh, damn, get him like that up in the neck. Okay, I'm not sure. We get him like that and then release and go, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. But okay. And he seems very shocked by this. It's not like he's cocky about this. But, I struck the Jinchokyu channeling point. Of all the Hiko, it is the most deadly and most destructive. And 3 seconds left to live. And he's so shocked, and then instantly, not anymore. So, like, yeah. Why was he so shocked, and then, you know, completely, you know, level-headed? Yeah, let me count to 3 then. 1, 2, 3. Nothing happened. And the Southern Cross, you know, or like the Polar Cross or whatever, actually does land on him. And just straight up, Hokuto Shinken has no effect on me. I was born with the body of an emperor. No one can defeat me. But yeah, what's the secret? And like, you know, it's clearly not something that he is expecting to, like, you know, he's like, one of these days it's not going to work. Because otherwise he wouldn't be so shocked by all this. He would just be like, it doesn't matter. You know, no matter what he can do, I can, you know, it's not going to matter. But like, so he is expecting, like, you know, he's gambling on it each time. Chapter 88, Shiba shines bright. Okay. That another one of the stars? Is that, well, no, we already got his star, so I'm not sure whose star would be. God, that looks fantastic. It, like, cutting through the arm here as well. But yeah, now I do get why Raoul has been avoiding fighting you. God has blessed me with an indestructible body. I mean, truly, what could this be? I have no guesses. And yeah, we try again. And this time he's super cocky, though, actually. So maybe he's not gambling on it. I'm not sure why he was so worried and then level-headed, but this time he's level-headed the entire time. Huh. What could that be? What could that mean? That, like, he wasn't sure if it would work against Kenshiro specifically. Like, oh, it's supposed to, but because he's, like, the successor, will it also work against him? I don't know. And then when it does, he's like, okay, good. And yeah, he's straight up like, you are a more skilled fighter than I am, and he is, like, drawing blood, so we are doing something to him. Like, it's not that, like, you know, the Hokuto Shinken does nothing to him, but the physical blow of us poking our fingers into his body still is. And he keeps talking about his royal blood. What royal blood? Explain to me. What lineage? What royal blood do you have? And okay, so then he just takes us down, locks us up. I'm not sure why he wouldn't kill us. But he's doing like a James Bond thing, maybe gonna let us all like fill up with water or something? I don't know. He's got a crazy torture device that we're attached to as well. Yeah, why didn't he finish him off? A dead man can't be sacrificed. He needs to be buried alive so his soul can be breathed into the Emperor, the Holy Cross Emperor's Mausoleum. So we are doing this like pyramid style. But yeah, so I mean, he's got the royal blood thing that he thinks like is a real thing. So of course he would believe in stuff like this as well. And yeah, I really want to see what this thing looks like because yeah, it's not really a pyramid. It's supposed to be like a, you know, cross thing. What does it look like? Okay, so there was like this big stone block here, filling this zone in, essentially. Now we pull it out, and there's this cross here where we're going to put our body and then bury us here. And he's eating a big old, huge fancy dinner, massive fancy dinner, and all these kids have to just watch and serve him. He's even got a professional chef and everything. Yeah, just have to watch him eat it. There's no way he's going to eat all this. He's going to eat a tiny amount and then just throw the rest away, probably. He's even got a fucking birthday cake. Yeah, their stomachs are gurgling. But today's meal does not please me. Kicks it all over onto the fucking floor. Wastes all the goddamn food. And yeah, oh, he's not looking. I'm going to try and sneak a bit. Nope, right onto the hand. And kicked in the face. God, he looks so good. Oh, he is incredible. I love this man. Yeah, listen up. You can all starve, but not the Emperor. You can all die, but not the Emperor. That's the power of the Chosen One. And, yeah, who are you? I don't know, just interesting design. But back to Kenshiro's cell. Oh, but someone behind them. They turn around. Oh, okay. It was the two of them. I think this is the other girl. Oh, no, this is just her hand. Okay. So, yeah, this is that girl coming in here to help us bashing these two fucking grown adults in the head. God damn. Like, you know, in our real world, yeah, a kid could do this. In the Fish North Star world, unbelievable that a kid could do this. Every one of these guys has, like, fucking insane durability. And, like, insane strength as well. They all, like, fucking superhuman strength, even the mooks. But, okay. My name's Shiba. I'm Shu's son. Okay. Were you with the resistance group, or are you on your own? Like, I guess you were here, so you're not with the resistance group. But, okay. Hell yeah. That's what Shiba was. You know, like, I thought it was going to be, like, a star, but it's just the name. Okay, yeah, so my father always said, there's only one man in this world who can defeat Souther, and his name is Kenshiro. So he has been just, like, planning this the entire time, from the get-go, when we were a kid. You won't get far carrying me. You've been carried miles, Kenshiro. You've been carried, like, at least, like, 10 miles. I'm pretty sure Shayla can carry you as far as he goddamn well wants to. This kid is crazy strong. Okay, both believing in him. You are the one who can do this. God, that scar looks nasty. I hope it stays. I hope it stays like the bullets. That would be really cool. And ripping off his sleeve to help us stopping that bleeding. But here comes the search party going, what the fuck happened to Kenshiro? Oh shit, oh shit. I'll draw their attention so you can get away. This kid, he is just like his father. And I've got dynamite. I got dynamite. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna just go die. Oh, there's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. Damn. Okay. Yeah, gets their attention. Okay, yeah, there we go. Brings all the dynamite. They see it right in front of their faces like that. He has got such a, like, he does not look like a Shun's son at all, or Shu's son at all, but he's got a fantastic look. He is determined as hell. And boom! Jesus Christ! Dark as fuck. Extremely dark, but yeah, Shu gave up his sight, his son gave up his life. How are you gonna explain this to fucking Shu? And now you gotta crawl back there? Oh my god. I mean, it is crazy that you went here by yourself. Like, I thought the whole resistance force was gonna follow you, but you did seem to manage to sneak out on your own. And now, so, yeah, I assume, Rao coming, picking us up, taking us back. Yeah, it's gotta be Rao. Gotta be Rao. The valiant warrior sheds no tears. Yeah, this horse is so tiny now, I feel like. The scale. But okay, alright. Big bro's got us. He's so enormous. Alright. And okay, you're gonna solve the mystery of Souther for me. So like, yeah, you can't die yet. You can die later. I don't give a fuck, but you need to solve this mystery first. And okay, he brings us to them? He brings us to the resistance force? Assumingly? Would he just leave us on the doorstep? Okay, the wounds were already treated and addressed. Where did he find us? Yeah, giant hoof prints. God, no signs of his body. Couldn't even find bone fragments. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. And that makes me actually believe maybe he's not dead. The fact they couldn't even find bone fragments from dynamite? Like, they're like, oh yeah, of course he blew himself up with dynamite. No, if he blew himself up with dynamite, there would be 1,000 bone fragments. There would be 1,000 pieces of his body. Like, dynamite's not that strong. Huh. But yeah, gotta break the news to Shu. I mean, I guess not. He probably already knows. And yeah, puts on a brave face. And just be proud of him. Just telling him how proud I am of him. Good. I mean, they'd all die if you died, so. And yeah, he had the Star of Hope in him as well. I mean, this guy is a true saint. A saint. Okay, and then something's going on here. We're delivering food from Lord Shu. Also orders to lay low here for a while. Okay, why is it in a fucking coffin? And then from out of the box, okay, yep, goddamn, the Emperor's Holy Emperor's Advance cards. Look at this fucking weapon. This is like a straight up fucking Warhammer, like especially with like a secret guy coming in. This is crazy, and it just fires off. It's a harpoon gun. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it's fucking like harpoon gun. Jesus, I mean not really. It's just shooting off spikes actually, but it's basically a harpoon gun. Okay, so we've already invaded. God damn, I mean, yeah, should not have trusted that. And okay, he's only taking 100 women and children and just leaving the rest, like killing the rest. Which is also crazy that we have more than 100 women and children. That's insane in and of itself. And they're like, okay, yes, your majesty, why are you working here? I always find it so funny when there's a guy who's working for a super evil guy and he's like, nope, I I didn't know he was that evil. It's like, well, you're working for a fucking evil emperor, and you're gonna gulp over this? Yeah, the enemy's approaching, but Ken's still asleep in that coma. Oh, and I've given him sleeping pills. Oh. Alright, Rinbat, need you to do something for me. Take him down the river. Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, escape out the tunnel. And we're gonna hold him off. All the rest of this entire NANTO resistance, all hundreds of women and children and a couple fighters, dead. Yeah, when he wakes up, tell him he carries the hopes of me and Shiva and the children who live in these horrible times in his fists. God, this is too much for one guy. I could not blame Kenshiro for just after this just being like, fuck this, I'm killing myself. He's been through so much. He went like, I can't kill myself, I gotta be the Star of Hope for these people. And then now we've seen the actual Star of Hope, I feel like he's gotta be like, you know what, I can't live up to this. I can't. And yeah, Ken must have been around the same age as Shiba when I saved him. Wish I could have seen you grow up. Like, this would be such a great moment if I cared about Shu, but I still have no real hook for why I, you know, should care about Shu that much. Yeah, like this should be such a heartfelt moment, but it just feels so hollow. Like, he doesn't feel like a character, he feels like a plot device. Yeah, I'm begging him not to die, but listen, everybody here's dying. And this tear will make me even stronger. Alright, off they go. And the Holy Army approaches. Oh, and they've got hostages too. And they get hostages. Great. And okay, we're just gonna spare one of those kids. Again, so many of his underlings feel so much more evil than the Emperor. It's crazy they gulped over this when this is not his orders. This is just them doing their own shit. And yeah, she's not gonna choose, so this guy's just gonna kill both of them. He keeps saying we, like this is anything more than just him. But here comes Shu from the heavens, slicing him straight down the middle. And alright, straight face to face with Souther himself. Finally crawled out of that hole, the big boss of the sewer rats. Alright, even if I can't defeat you, I shall fight as if I were an Ashura. I shall fight until my life burns out. And indeed, the tragic Star of Hope is going to be extinguished. Another star extinguished. Ooh, I love the way the scars look here, with like the, you know, having the red on his face and then just using the white for the scars. I like that. Alright, fine. I'll bear witness to the end of Nanto Hakurokin. And what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I don't even know. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And they're coming from either side. Oh, they're like noisemakers. You sense the presence of your enemies with your ears. What chance will you have when your hearing's disrupted? But yeah, so they're just like making sounds. But surely it won't work, right? Surely he'll be able to hear through it. Die. And yep, just jumps over each of them. Legs up in the air and oh my god! Decapitate each one individually. Ooh! And then slice through the faces of the others. Nanto Rekyaku Zanjin Fierce Legs Beheading Formation. I don't know if this is beheading. Interesting, like this is the panel for when he says it. I mean, he's still actually decapitating them. Yeah, he is still decapitating them. He's just also slicing through their face, you know, in other areas. Love it. Love it. It's so... I'm such a sucker of just, like, you know, cutting a head in half, not via the neck. God, good panel, too, just showing the, like, you know, the amount of people here and everything that. And, like, yeah, just a clean-ass panel. Clean-ass panel there. God damn, you did a lot more than decapitate him. You cut him in half in many, many ways. Again, it's like, you need to do... If you think just one cut on the neck is all you need. But yeah, it's not actually the sound. It's, you know, sensing it within the heart. Alright, how about this? What? We'll cut you in two with a big sword that we're just swinging with all of us. Oh my god. Yeah, this one should be way easier. We're sensing all, you're like magnifying all of your intentions with the three of you doing this together. Just flip over it, land on top of them, snap their necks that way, and then what are we gonna do with this guy? What's happening with the middle guy? Oh, okay, just straight down the middle. I thought he was doing something with his legs, but... All right, and then yeah, he leaps straight towards Souther. But what's he gonna do? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell happened here? What is going on? He goes in for the strike, and then, like, he stabs into some... Oh, and does he just stab into, like, the seat behind him? He just, like, moves, and so he stabs, like, right there, essentially? Is that what's going on? I thought he forced his hand into a fist or something like that, but no. Yeah, he was just, like, right next to him. But still, the fact that he could just dodge, like, extremely impressive. Because, yeah, I'm not... Well, we'll see, like, do you have any defense against Nanto? Like, are you also, And, like, did he even dodge? Did he even dodge? Like, the whip here makes me think that he is dodging. But then the fact that he's like, oh, so close. Here, go ahead, try again. Okay, let's see if you can actually turn your back on 100 hostages. Yeah, like, do you think you actually can do it? The moment he dies, they're all dead. 100 of them. I love his look so much. He looks like such a vampire lord kind of guy. Like, for being like the holy emperor lord, he looks more like an undead lord. Especially this page. He's got no color in his face. And yeah, you can do what not even Kenshiro could do. Not gonna get another opportunity like this. But he's too much of a saint. Jinsei, such a tragic star. And he's quivering and quivering. Brings his hand up, wants to do it. But, and now he goes for a, like, cross split like that. Oh, whoa, cuts his legs off, I think. Okay, no, didn't cut his legs off. Too strong to cut through our legs. But, God, he looks so sick. He looks so fucking cool. Oh, this is the best design villain we've had. Now you just severed the nerves in his legs. You will never be able to perform Hakuroken ever again. Jeez, so, like, yeah, even if they don't kill him, like, it's already... Yeah, there must be more hiding somewhere, but no, we came alone. I mean, well, no, we didn't, sorry, no, they're outside our place, but, like, assuming we came out here to fight him alone, yes, but, like, they're still right outside our place, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the only ones getting spared here are those 100 hostages. The rest are dead. So, yeah, he didn't promise shit. Like, this is not like, oh, it's not what you promised. He didn't promise shit. He didn't promise shit. I won't let so much as an ant revolt against me. I'm not the Holy Emperor because of compassion. It's because of the bloody purging of any and all who defy me. No matter how bright Jinsei may shine, you cannot save lives by yourself. God, I love him as a villain. So many of other villains have to have, like, a, like, oh, I'm not being as evil as I could be. But, like, this guy really is, like, truly being as evil as he could be. And, like, reveling. Like, I also really, I like that he's reveling in it. He's not trying to pretend that what he's doing is good like a lot of the other villains. He is just straight up, listen, I'm an evil guy. I mean, and your quote, like, I won't let so much as an ant revolt against me, is like, god damn, that's a strong fucking villain. And alright, got a fitting in prepared for you. Alright. Drag him away. And, yeah, calling for Kenshiro. Hear me, hear the screams of my soul! Crying the tears again. Kenshiro! Is that gonna wake him up? No, it does. Oh, okay, it does. Gets up. Alright. Sends them on their own way. Oh, no, okay, we're cutting to somebody else. It was also some kids, so yeah, there was some people left, actually. Another, yeah, I'm not sure if this is the same guy from before, they got the poisoned food, but either way, and gets hit with a fucking comma from behind. And yeah, like, all hope seems lost here, but, I mean, did they just kill that guy like that? Maybe. It didn't really, like, I don't know where he is here. But, so assuming he's dead, but these kids are saved by Kenshiro as he starts walking this way. And then, like, yeah, see ya, kid, and then his other buddy, whoop, pressed up against him. What are you doing? It's just his head. God, what a silhouette. Okay, they got a bunch of people here, actually. Oh, like, outside the tunnel. We're hearing, like, yes! Here he comes. Bloodied to hell and back. Hearing Shu's call from inside his heart. And then another just splash page again, just a filler page here. Like, the chapter definitely ended on this page, but one more little page here, just them surrounding the hole. But I like them. It's so interesting seeing what, like, there's been so much of it in this, because, like, in the 80s, there was the most amount of ads all over the fucking pages and shit, having to redraw panels. But I like seeing, like, what does the author in modern times rereading their series, like, where would they put an extra panel here? You know, it's usually at the end of the chapter as well, but it's like, it's interesting. Like, what do they consider, like, some extra information that would not, you know, just be, like, adding to the story that's not just, like, complete filler. It's always cool to see. You know, I truly think this guy does it the best. Chapter 91, The Star of Hokuto Quakes. And okay, the fact like this was our cover page for the next one also makes sense why they wanted to do this. And like even more bloodied, getting more and more injuries here on the cover. And just a bunch of guys terrified of him on the bottom of the page. Good page. It's got our 3 things that are going on in this chapter that you want to see. Alright, hearing those screams from within those tunnels. You guys want to go in there? Mm-hmm. You want to go in? Yeah, you go in and check. You go check. Oh, you too scared to go yourself? Okay, fine. I love their armor too. Like, I love how consistent all the NANTO shit is. But, so then, like, yeah, Fist punches him, and then, they just hear, like, bam, 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 bam. Here, yeah! And then he comes busting through the ceiling. Yeah, comes busting through the ceiling of the rock. And the monster, just seeing his legs coming out. Towers. And they all just flee. They're just fucking fleeing. I mean, good. You're some smart villains if you're running away. We're not used to that. Yeah, how the hell is he still alive? And we're just like, yeah, we're just gonna walk past you. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. But no, they're still too worried. Still too worried to try anything. Yeah, buddy, I really respect you for not attacking right now. Don't attack. Just let him walk away. Just let him. I mean, he doesn't need to walk away. They're right outside. They're right over there, like 5 feet away. So, okay. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, random ass soldier. First guy ever, maybe, to not attack Kenshiro, and he kept trying. He was like, no, I can do it. Okay, maybe not. No, I can do it. Maybe not. Good on you. Good on you, buddy. Smart. But this guy ain't smart. He's grabbing a big old boulder, though. I mean, again, when you are someone this size, how do you not be like, I'm gonna kill this guy? Especially, it's like, do you know who he is? I don't know. You see this rock? And you were just crushing it over your head to show him how powerful you were. Yeah, we don't care. There hasn't been many funny deaths this arc. There's been a lot of like, just like, oh yeah, whatever. But this one felt like the comedy of like early. It was the first arc. You see this rock? Look at this. Yeah, see that? Instantly. Get out of our face. So fast. Oh my god! Oh, Ren and Bat, you came this way too. Ren and Bat, go the other way! Keep going. Why'd you go? I know why they came, but this is when I'd be scolding you again. Yeah, shook him awake. just brings up his fist and all like, oh, okay, so it wasn't like getting new wounds. He just like burst off his shirt, the classic, and reopened his wounds because of that. Not a good strategy. We just spent so long healing that shit. Why'd you reopen it all back up? Whoa, wait, what did he just do? Wait, we closed it? What do you mean? He busts it open and then clenches it tight and closes it. What the fuck? Kenshiro, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize how good you were at this. Oh my god. Just stops the bleeding like that. That was insane. Wasn't expecting that. Truly, we're scarred up now. We healed it up like that. We just went, and yeah, back to Shu. He's being whipped on the ground. Was this just what you wanted? You just wanted to bring him like 10 feet over and then whip him? I thought you had something more in mind. Now he's groveling at his feet. I guess because he was saying, like, this is not what you promised and stuff. But... And you will complete my mausoleum with your own hands. When he can't even fucking walk. Okay, so this is the final piece, Seal. You carry this capstone to the summit. And yeah, okay, now I can see how it would be like across. Still want to see it though. Still want to see. I want to see it like from the top down. Is what I mean. And Rao seems to have gone to Shin's base, unless he had one just like this, where it's like over. I mean, it's in the mountains actually, so this can't be Shin's base. This is just his base. I mean, well, would he go back to his own base? I don't know. And what? Oh, you just a rock. Just a rock that you just went. Just trying to test if you're healed up. Okay, I see. Yeah, and Kenshiro heading back to confront Souther. So, do you believe this is the time now? No, okay. He's still like, no, it's still not the time. Yeah, he couldn't have found Souther's secret. How is he going to find it without facing him, though? And I will not save you twice. But, who? How did you find me? This can't be Souther. They're all, like, fighting right now. So, the last master of NANTO? Because who else? Everybody else is so fucking dead already. There's really nobody we have left. But yeah, I guess I'm going to say the last master of NANTO. But, I don't know. Who is this? Toki! Duh. So yeah, the other brother comes to talk some sense. Yeah, where has Toki been? I mean, I guess Toki was staying back with the previous village and everything like that. But the fact that, like, Rin and Bat are here and everything like that, like, but yeah, so, yeah, I guess he was still there. And yeah, Kenshiro's on his way to challenge Souther again. This may be it for him. What do you have to say? Then we should head to the Holy Emperor's Cross Mausoleum as well. Because I know the answer to the mystery of Souther. Okay, he knows it. And, like, why are you approaching right now? Like, why is Toki coming out to talk to Rao right now? And, like, with his reaction here, he didn't know he was going to face Souther. So, he was just coming to see Rao for a separate reason. And then Rao told him about this, and now it's like, oh, by the way, I also happen to know that. Like, I get, yeah, like, he wasn't coming here for this. So, alright, let's carry this capstone up. God, this is gonna drop, yeah, just gonna drop it on us. And yeah, gonna have to carry that with legs we can't even really use. God, oh, those are stairs? Oh my God, this is bigger than any pyramid on Earth. Okay, if we drop the capstone, just gonna slaughter some children. He doesn't need them anymore, it's already built. God. Well, was that children? Oh, this was... I thought this was like an innate decoration or something. Like a handrail. I didn't even see the detail like down here. Like, yeah, these are just children. These are just children standing on like the side of the stairs. Holy shit. Just watching us. God, this is epic. This is so fucking epic. I mean, I kept calling him a saint. He's doing the Jesus thing now. God, this thing is massive. I need to see it top down. I gotta see it. Alright, the Path of Fate. I do love that all these shots have just been like of our location, the final shot of the chapter. But, the Path of Fate. And, got his jacket back on here. But I hope he keeps these scars. It does seem like these scars are going to stay. Or at least for the time being, you know. Okay. Back to walking up here. God, we have barely begun to get... We are only a couple steps up. We're already, like, falling backwards. Oh, and they're, like, trying to reach out, but it's like, what can they do? What can they do? They're probably been told not to help at all as well. Oh, but you gotta hold it tight. Don't fall. Oh my God, that's a lot of blood. That's too much. That's too much. I do appreciate, though, that it's not just the villains. Even our heroes make the funny sounds when they're still, like, dying and shit. I mean, if Ray made a crazy sound, he died, that would have been so totally weird. But somehow, like, they're saying it's fine for him. It's not totally weird for him to be going, like, I mean, that one's fine. But the, God's fine, but that's a villain. That's a villain-ass line there. Oh, but okay, takes a knee to prevent falling. And, oh, our blood, plip, plip, right into his own face. I was curious, like, is he gonna like that? Or is he gonna be like, oh, dirty? But no, he's up for it. And okay, so we can't even let it touch the ground. Not only can we not drop it, but we also can't let it touch the ground at all. I don't know why I'm mentioning it for this panel, but just like, I'm always in awe, just like the detail in these small panels. Like, there's just so much going on, so much detail here. But despite just being like a kind of small transitory panel, that's unnecessary, really. God. Oh my god. Come on, Shu. Come on, Shu. Back up on those feet. God, I love your design so much. I love your design so much. Oh, and the stone is not as heavy as your lives. My strength may leave me, but my soul will carry it to the top. Come on, Jesus. Take that shit up to the top. Oh, God, yeah. It's opening up even more. And what? What are you noticing? Oh, it's just like, in this moment, maybe I can... Oh, okay. Rizzo! Your name's Rizzo. But he throws down his blade to come up and wrap his wounds. Okay, Your Majesty, allow me to at least dress his wounds. Were you one of Salazar's people? You weren't even one of our own people? Like, I'm not... Like, the fact that he's saying Your Majesty, like, I would assume he's one of Salazar's guys. Okay, the fact that he knows him as Rizzo, it's our own guy. I mean, who said Rizzo as well? Like, who said that? Yeah, like, these guys on the sideline, I would assume. But the fact that, like, they're... like, why are there guys here? Because Salazar would have killed them all, right? So, I don't know why there would be, like, grown men here at all. Okay, he is a guy who works for Salazar, but of course, because of the Nanto Seiken connection, that's how he would know him. But yes, we're brothers of Nanto Seiken. We laughed and cried together as fellow students. Please show some mercy. Again, do you know who you're working with? How did you get to work with this guy at all? I have no sympathy for you when you're working for a man like this. Fine. You want to wrap his wounds with a rag so badly? You may do so in exchange for the lives of your family. Okay, so these guys have families here too. Like, the people working for him have families. Maybe they're like forced into working with him. But so many of them are so fucking evil. But yeah, not gonna do it then. Can't do it. But yeah, your thoughts alone are enough. You are just Jesus. You are literally just Jesus. Yeah, don't risk yourselves for me. That I was able to touch your hearts is enough. You will all one day bring light back to this world when all of your hearts become one. And yeah, I think we might get a big revolt within Salazar's own men here. It's not normally a thing we've done in an arc, but we could do it here. God, yeah, the like slightly older ones having to tell the like younger ones like, don't look away, burn this sight into your memory. He is walking to his death for us. We are all his children. This is the Jesus execution. This is just literally that exact moment. Oh my god. And okay, what the hell? These kids shoving this guy. Oh, they're just like shoving the knives away to be able to watch. I see. Okay. But yeah, like, we're also like, all this arc is really doing a lot that we haven't done in Fist North Star so far. Like, also like building up another generation, building up a hopeful world. And he's like, yeah, keep on crying. I want you to keep crying, because as you're crying, that sorrow is bringing Kenshiro here. Like, we're really going into like the metaphysical stuff of all this shit. They're like, yeah, I just know your tears are bringing him here, so come on, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Let's bring him here. Sick shading. And he's also just got like, he's got the best design because it looks the best in hyper detail, it looks the best in silhouette, it looks the best like this, very low detail, it just looks the best, period. And these are the resistance fighters that I assume got away, trying to go find Kenshiro, but gonna be stopped by some more people. Oh, but pulling up behind them is Kino and Toki, so yeah, not gonna protect Kenshiro, but I guess they'll protect us? Thank you, Kino? For no reason, but thank you. I don't know why you're doing this, but I mean, I guess just because they're Salazar's men in general, and so he's like, how can I gauge my recovery when you fools are weaker than training dummies? So that's what it was. Okay, yeah, you're just still testing your strength. You're not saving anybody. And Toki just like, hi guys, I'm also here. What the hell are the Hokuto brothers doing here? You know them by Kino and Toki, but you don't know Kenshiro's name? They're freaking out so much, as you would. And more gathering, about 100 of them. Alright, let's clear a path for Kenshiro. Okay. You said you weren't going to help us anymore, but as soon as your brother came here. Toki, you should be resting. You're gonna die. Yeah, he's a sick man. We can take him when we tag together. You can't, but he should still be resting. But yeah, he just weaves his way through the crowd. And then afterwards, Hokuto Udodan Jinkin. Hokuto fists of swift, compassionate judgment. No pain for you guys. Just a nice, deathly orgasm. And yeah, Toki, your illness may be advancing, yet you show no signs of decline. Crazy. Yeah, there we go. Cleared a path for you, Kenshiro. We picked a fight with the wrong dudes. Yeah, you did. Okay, and then he's like here upon that death. The tears of Jinsei call for Hokuto. Almost there. A cruel miracle. And it kicks a little stone and ding, 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 all the way down. That's gonna like, and then whoa, did somebody like slice it out of the sky? It like cracked mid-air. I wonder what. I don't know. Maybe it just hit another step and cracked into the air like that. I don't know. Weird panel there, but either way, really shows the like scale of this, and he is at the very tippity top now. One more step as it. Oh my. Okay, that's crazy perspective. Oh, and they got chains up here too. What do they got the chains up here for? Like we're gonna put Kenshiro inside the thing in like a like a grave inside, like a tomb. But what the fuck? The fuck is that about? Oh, okay. Okay, and you can feel it in this final moment. Kenshiro's here. He's almost here. Yep, you can hear those screams. You know he's here. And oh my god, it's just this guy like. I thought we were gonna be like surfing in on him, but I think we just like threw him. And yeah, another kabah! Getting quite lazy with these. Getting quite lazy with these death sounds. We can get some better ones. Come on. And there's our boy. Oh, oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks fantastic. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm very, very glad, too, because I would say, like, the first 2 chapters of the saga, maybe just the first chapter or so, but had some pretty weak art, honestly. Like, some really weak art. I didn't really want to, like, bring it up, because I figured it was exactly what it was, which was just a transitory period between, like, something that it was really, like, you know, we had, like, a good idea what we were doing, and then we're going into the next arc kind of being like, okay, we have somewhat of an idea, but we're going to flesh it out as we're doing it. So, yeah, no time to waste on you scrubs. Crack those knuckles and just, oh, ginormous pillar gets thrown on them. From Rao. Okay. I keep forgetting that Rao's here. But yeah, Rao and Toki here to defend you, here to help you. And Toki, tell us the secret, please. And hell yeah, anyone who stands in Kenshiro's way will have to deal with the first and second sons of Hokuto. I mean, it'd be dope if we could get you guys as, like, some consistent allies, but I highly doubt it's gonna happen. And yeah, like, Rao is, well, I guess he's just, you know, like, yeah, it's just like, oh no, scary Rao. I thought he was, like, looking at Kenshiro, like, you know, that, like, grudge we have, but nope. What can just the 3 of you possibly do? Actually, this is perfect! All 3 Hokuto brothers can become the foundation of my mausoleum! Hell yeah. God, I love his face. He's being drawn like none of the other villains. Like, his just expressions are so good. I've talked a lot about how, like, you know, a lot of these designs Araki, like, a lot of the facial, like, expressions Araki has really, like, you know, they impacted him the most. He, like, took that more than, like, a lot of the other designs, just, like, the facial expressions. But this, nothing like this. Nothing like this. I love it. It feels very unique. And yeah, I'll be right there to help you, but no, not so fast. If you help Shu, I'll execute the children. I'll just have to kill you. I feel like if we kill him, they're gonna execute the children too. Yeah, like, don't interfere. We gotta do this first. Do the capstone first. And I love it. He's like, I gotta do this because of what it represents. He's not like, if I do this, it will save the lives of 100 hostages. He's like, no. I gotta do this because it represents the lives of 100 hostages. And it represents my failure to prevent the chaos of the NANTO Rokuseiken. Buddy, you're too fatalistic. But he can't. Oh, okay. He could make the final step. And yeah, what a fucking hopeless fool. Taking responsibility for the turmoil that Rokusei. God, the shading is... But I say it 1,000 times and I'll say it 1,000 more. And locked in. Can't move now. Yeah, so you wish to see me die placing the stone. Yeah, duh. So be it. I will lay down this capstone for the Rokusei who have fallen. You are too good. You are too much of a saint. And yeah, like, yeah, doing the Jesus thing, like, yeah, but this will all crumble one day. And at the hands of the successor of Hokuto Shinken. And that is the fate of Nanto. The Nanto stars will not shine for you, Souther. And, oh, inundated with arrows. And yeah, of course, yeah, just setting the capstone is not enough. Gotta have that blood. And okay, but Kenshiro rushes up, despite the hostages. Oh, before I depart, I only wish I could have had one look at you as a man. God, I really wish you had a hook to your character. Like, as someone who really loves characters who are good, like, you know, my favorite JoJos are Jotaro and Jonathan. Like, and Giorno as well. Like, I love characters who are very knight-like, very gentlemanly, very good. The more, like, extremely good of a person you are, typically, I tend to like those characters more. But there's just something about his character that I just can't get invested in any way. Like, none of the emotion is hitting me whatsoever like it does with every other character in this series. And I think that is just because he is too perfect. Like, he has no flaw. He is just literally Jesus. Like, Toki was like Jesus, but he has plenty of flaws. But, like, this guy, not so much. Like, I think the only thing that could make me interested in him would be, like, seeing what he was like pre-meeting Kenshiro in the past. Because, like, the fact that he has been just on a, like, well, I just do what fate says to do since that moment, like, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why it's not hitting me, but truthfully, I don't know. But Souther, with a spear, just going to just line it up and throw that spear right at him. Great panel here as well. God damn. This guy might end up being one of my favorite villains of all time, design-wise. Like, personality-wise, probably not that high. Has a lot of, like, other extremely iconic villains. But design-wise, he might be really high up there. I love it. And yeah, let me help you on your way! So dynamic. This artist, in general, is just so fucking dynamic, and he's really getting into it in this saga. Oh, God, that looks so good. Oh, and it didn't even, like, split the stairs here, or is that just how it's, like, angled? But did it hit him? Okay, now it's flying past him, straight through his stomach, straight to the back, way bigger than I thought it was. Whew. Yeah, there's no saving him. No saving him. He's been dead many times over. God, I can't handle it. Literally, I get interrupted by whatever I'm talking about when I see him. Just like looking at like this, and then this, and then this, and then this. It's just like, it doesn't even look like it's from the same series. It's so good. Oh, okay. He's opening his eyes. He's gaining his sight again in this last moment. Are you serious? God has granted me one wish in my last moments. I can see Shiba. Oh, see him in him. Yeah. But I don't know. This feels like way too much. Like, I feel like we didn't need to have him have sight for this. He could have just been like, in my heart, I see you as Shiba. I think that would have been, you know, good enough on its own. But they're like, oh, and also I've got eyesight to be able to see you, and you literally look like Shiba when he doesn't at all in any way. And just kind of like, I don't know, it takes out the emotion. But yeah, I do like talking about this, bringing forth a new era. We are leading up to that, this new era. And like, you know, with how much spin-off stuff this North Star has, I'm very curious to see, like, is a lot of that prequels? Is a lot of that in the future? Is it, you know, how's it all work? I'm always curious, so potential new era with that stuff, you know. I'll be watching over you as always. We got a lot of stars looking at us from above. And there he goes, and the capstone smushes down. And that was the end of the chapter. 94, chapter 94, because of love. Yeah, he's letting those emotions flow through him. And okay, even Rao respecting him. Damn, that's actually very surprising. But I mean, you know, Rao seems like he's changed a hell of a lot after we defeated him. But yeah. Ah, just the blaze of his fury. Live on inside me, Shu of Jinsei. So, there not even a single strand of your hair will remain in this world. With the epic fucking point as well. And that empty threat will be your last words. Whips off his scarf. And the Emperor climbing the stairs to fight him himself atop the Cross Mausoleum. Hell yeah. They say when Nanto is in turmoil, Hokuto appears. How do you look even cooler? Then it's my fate to fight you. I don't need hostages. The time has come to settle things between Nanto and Hokuto once and for all. Alright. What is the secret? Toki, please tell us. Oh my god, excellently drawn face. But you rest in this mausoleum ahead of your brothers. Yeah, I mean, we're killing him and then we're gonna go kill the brothers. And these steps represent Shu's sadness and the weight of every sin you committed. So yeah, reflect. I was like, where are you going with this? Reflect upon it with every step you take. Okay. But no, these steps are the countdown to the demise of Hokuto Shinken. Hell yeah. Okay, and he's walking down the stairs as well. They're gonna like meet each other. Okay. And all the kids watching on the side. Their lord dying for them. Oh my god, one kid's got a knife. But don't try it. Nah, he's gonna try it. Goes to stab, and he does stab him in the leg, but he doesn't even really react, because it's just a tiny little blade. And yeah. Shoot the kid? But what's Sailor gonna do? Yeah, big glare, reaches out. Is Kenshiro gonna be able to stop him? Okay, pull. It was like just a nail essentially. So yeah, that's also why it was so small. But just look at this. Their feelings for wait. Look at like I was like, comma kid. Look at this kid. But no, look at this kid. Their feelings for Shu have driven them crazy. But no, yeah. This is what we're gonna get with the because of love. Oh, I guess right here. It's because of love that we suffer. It's because of love that we feel sorrow. Because of love. Okay, getting your backstory now. And great with just his eye here, with his flared up fucking eyebrows. God, I'm such a sucker for unique eyebrows more than anything else. I think that's maybe why I love him so much. His eyebrows are the best, except for maybe like, Kenshiro's. I don't know, his are so great too. Either way. So, but yeah, so he has this perspective of, wanting to be as evil as he is because, he is like the direct opposite of like Shin, If Shin was doing everything for love, he is doing everything for, because of love. As in, Shin is doing it for love, as in like, I am doing this to feel love, to get more love, yada yada. This guy is like, I am doing this because I disagree with love, or because I disagree with the things that people will do for love. Like, seems to be like he is the kind of person who would be against self-sacrifice for somebody else. And, is this him as a baby here? Being left at the doorstop to, the Nanto place here? And yeah, so that is him. And then, did you not even notice that the baby was there for a second? Okay, so yeah, it was Nanto Hohoken's previous successor, which isn't... So each of them, each of the Nanto, styles has a previous successor as well. Interesting. But Ogai, who saved me as an orphan, Ogai, who was without a child of his own, raised me like his own son. Yeah, teaching him everything he knows. I mean, not Nanto stuff, just teach him normal stuff. And then winter comes. Every day was a day of rigorous training, but not once did it feel unbearable for me. Huh, like that? Yeah, that's very good. The fact that, you're undergoing rigorous training, but it never felt unbearable, seems like an extremely good master. But, yeah, it is he fails, looks at his master, disappointed, goes to try again. And, yeah, does his, technique. Slices through it both that time. And yeah, you gotta, believe in yourself. It's actually, when you chop it through a board, you can do it if you actually go all out, but if you chicken out halfway, it's gonna hurt. But yeah, seems like a nice little relationship they have. Endured the most grueling training in order to feel the warmth of his hands after every new technique I mastered. And when I turned 15, God, sick. God, this artist is so good. Oh, I can't tell. Look, it's just so fucking good. Listen, Souther, defeat the enemy that is about to attack you. This will be your very first life or death fight. and you must fight it blindfolded. My god. Okay, first ever life or death fight, and you gotta do it blindfolded. Whew. No such thing as mercy on this path. But yet still, you know, seems like a much, much better master than, like, you know, even like the Hokuto Shinken master. Like, the fact that you were undergoing extreme rigorous training, like you said yourself, like, the most grueling training, but it never felt overwhelming, that is, you know, an insanely, insanely good master. But alright, so, he's approached from behind. Oh, this is his it's gonna be his master! So, in order to make him the ultimate successor, he blindfolds him so he can't see it. His master gets him to kill his own master. And the fucking lightning strike. Yeah, strikes him with the cross. Takes it off, walks over to the body. Look who it is! It's your own fucking master. Taking out your master to become the successor. And okay, so he did try to dodge, but he couldn't. Nothing left to teach you, so I gotta die. Crazy. Maybe not a great master. But okay, so, like Hokuto Shinken, there can only be one successor of Nanto Hohoken, the Fist of Nanto's Kyokusei. So, like, yeah, this is specific to only this one that has a successor. It is our fate that our lives end at the hands of our successors. That's brutal. I mean, Hokuto Shinken doesn't have to do that. Yeah, always saw Kyokusei, the polar star in your eyes. God, just the way, like, these two panels are drawn here, very, I mean, just in this whole situation in general, like, yeah, I can see, like, Rocky, you know, a lot of from this sort of stuff, especially like part 1 and stuff, with the fate and all that. But, oh, if it takes this much sorrow, this much pain, I don't need love! Yeah, hell yeah, I can see why he became like this. You had the perfect master. This master was taking you down the perfect road. You were going to be the perfect Nanto successor of all time. And then this master fucked it up so badly in the end and made the most evil guy we've had this series so far. That's crazy. He went from being the best master to the worst master in one day. It took one fuck up. Oh my god. But I mean, truly, you can't blame him. If this happened to me, if my master did this to me after training with him for 15 years, I think I would also become the fucking Joker. Like, what the fuck? Why would you want to live in a world like that? Yeah, and that's when his star really awoke in there. The Emperor needs no love, and death will come to all those who defy him. Then let it be love that I fight for. Alright, yeah, we got anti-love versus love. Okay, now, let's guess who's going to be on the cover of this next volume. Though, of course, now that we have calmed down, and I know this is Souther, not Rao, and we know that, and now that we have read these volumes, we can calm down and say definitively, whoever made these volume covers is still a fucking moron! Why the fuck is Souther on this cover? Why the fuck is Shu on this cover? It makes no sense. Toki should be on this cover of Volume 5. Shu should have been on this Shu should have been in this volume. Rao should have been in this one. And so it should have been Toki, Rao, Toki, Rao, Souther, and then for the next one, you know, whoever's going to be the next one. I feel like this perfectly fits. For a second there, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to put Souther on the one that I'm just about to get to. But no, just make 5 Toki, make 6 Rao, and then make 7 Souther. This feels insanely... Oh, right, Shu. Okay, Shu's the one on this. Okay, I'm missing Shu. So yeah, Toki for 5. Rao for 6. Shu for 7. Souther for 8. I think that makes complete sense. This order makes no fucking sense whatsoever. It is insane to me. But okay, let's see what this volume cover is. My guess is just going to be that it's going to be a new character because I doubt it's even going to be a character that's going to appear in the volume because these volume covers suck so fucking much. Okay, what do we have? Volume 8. Let's see. Yep, yeah, some random guy. Okay, so we got like gay Kenshiro. Okay, well, we get it to gay Kenshiro soon. Is he gonna do a fucking Kamehameha? This face? This face? Insane. Okay, we'll get to that. And the grave marker of love. Okay. The grave marker of love. Okay, Ren and Bat got here. Damn. And who's this guy here? Gonna fire an arrow at us? Yeah. I'll save the Holy Emperor the trouble. You fucker. You know he's not gonna be happy with that. I mean, honestly, actually, this guy might. Souther, if he just killed Kenshiro, he might just be like, eh, whatever. Later, Hokuto guy. Even his arrows are like a cross mausoleum thingy. But this is just Rao. It's Rao just turning his head around. Yep, it's Rao. Yep, it's Rao. Just force that head all the way around. Stay out of this. Yeah, just, we already established this. Anybody tries to do anything, we got two people here. Two of the Hokuto brothers. Just instantly end you. Oh, sick ass face here. Yeah, the more and more he's getting into this, the more and more he's looking better and better. And yeah, now you'll perish, and with you love will perish. But love will never perish. And I think that's why I love this guy so much as a villain. Like, as we talked about before, someone who doesn't know they're evil, like, you know, it's someone that you're already like, you know, oh, your plan's flawed, we have to take you down. You think you're doing this for X, Y, or Z reason, but even if you were, you're not going to get there because of, like, all these flaws in your plan, yada, yada. That's usually the thing. Like, either one, you know, their entire, you know, goal is, like, dumb, you know, or, like, you know, it's like well, we're against this because your goal is evil. Even if you think it's not evil, it is evil, we're going to take you down. And it's like, you know, there's, like especially with Kenshiro, there's a lot of, like, I'm going to try and talk you out of this, and then when that doesn't work, I'm going to fight you. But there's no talking Souther out of this, and I think that's why I like him so much more as a villain. Like, I am, so, or not that like, this might not be like I like these types of villains more in general, but in general, like, when you have a Joker-like villain, when you have a villain who's just like, I know I'm evil, and I'm doing the evil thing because of something that happened to me in my life, and now I'm just gonna become a bad guy, like, I respect that so much more. All the other villains don't have my respect because they think they are good, but they're so obviously evil. But Souther has my respect because anybody that goes through a Joker moment and goes, ah, fuck it, I'm gonna become the Joker, it's like, yeah, I can get behind that. You're not doing this because you think there's any goal that you're getting. Like, he has no lofty goals. He's just, I want to be evil, and fair enough. I gotta respect that. He just wants to fucking end love. If that's your goal, you're not trying, there's nothing fancy about it. But, goes for him, but yeah, dodges. And okay, Kenshiro, yeah, gets him with Shu's technique. Hell yeah. Oh, and just a splash page there of getting cut up. And yeah, you can see he draws him very differently in the modern day. Oh, and he's gonna fall all the way back down there unless he can save himself. Do a quick, you're falling that far back and you did a backflip, or maybe a front flip. If he did a front flip, that'd be crazy. But he's launched himself up the stairs, flipping up the stairs. And Rao's like, Kenshiro, why aren't you using Hokuto Shinken? What do you mean? It doesn't work! Kenshiro's honoring Shu's death, that too, but also, we literally can't use Hokuto Shinken against him. You guys still haven't told us what the secret is. Or, not you guys, but Toki. And I wanted to inflict at least one wound on you with Shu's fist. Or his feet, rather. But it will be the fist of these chaotic times that will bring you down. It will be Hokuto Shinken. Yes, but, you know, we still gotta figure it out. You're all fools holding on to your sorrow, but not this Holy Emperor. I don't know. I feel like you still are. That feels like a little bit of cope. It feels like you're definitely holding on to that past sorrow. Open up the sanctum. Okay, it opens up. And, what is this? Inside is... Huh? The corpse of his master. Okay. The cross mausoleum is my final tribute to my great teacher. The place where I entombed my love and compassion. So, okay, that's what he means by, like, you know, you're all holding in your sorrow. Not me. I put it in a physical place and shut it away. And it's also very impressive of his master, though. Look at this. Like, his master has attained sainthood. Like, his body does not rot. That makes him a saint. We also didn't even keep the name of his master consistent from volume to volume. Come on. This is the perfect edition. This is the like re-release. This isn't even the first release of Fist of North Star. This is the second release of Fist of North Star. And you guys couldn't keep it its goddamn master's name the same volume to volume. You may be able to make me bleed, but you cannot stop the royal blood that flows within my veins. What does that have to do with the situation? And yeah, I told you, not even a single strand of your hair will remain on this earth. Alright, I want to see it. I want to see what this... I mean, like, you know, he used a technique on him before that was supposed to be, like, the ultimate pressure point, but we didn't get to see what it was. Maybe he'll use that. But, yeah, you can do this all you want. You can atata your head off, but it ain't gonna do shit. And, like, yeah, it hurts even more that it's like, yeah, none of this does anything to me, and you have no idea why, do you? Oh! Sick panel. Playtime's over! Die, Kenshiro! Oh, okay, yeah, Nanto's right into his chest, but the Nanto doesn't seem like it'll ever be enough. What? Is your hand stuck? He just... he used it up into the air? But, what's going on? Boom, boom, boom. And then, okay, still, he just like, yeah, while being held above us, he unleashes his slash. And, oh, wait, is this like writing here? Or is that just like, you know, pin strokes or whatever? I don't know. But, anyway, how's this gonna end up? Yeah, now we're falling down. Oof, oof, oof. It's falling boom, 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 down the stairs. Okay, stopped. Yeah, perhaps Kenshiro... No, what do you mean perhaps Kenshiro's not ready to face him? You were the one saying Kenshiro's not ready to face him. And then you were still like, what? But it's not ready yet. And Toki's like, no, it's okay. I know why. Now you're like, what? Rao, make up your goddamn mind. And Toki, scream at the top of your lungs. What the fuck the mystery is? Toki, what's wrong with you? Yeah, now who's next between the two of you? Yeah, careful, Souther. Toki knows your secrets. But okay, is Toki just gonna fight him himself? Oh, I don't need your help, Toki. Come on! Come on! Kenshiro. And, oh, okay. But, yeah, like, right on the dot, he's bleeding. How did that happen? Alright, I've uncovered the secret of your body. Okay, we didn't need Toki to tell us. We uncovered it on our own. Does it have to do with his little, you know, mole? I assume it's a mole and not like a, you know, a beauty mark or something. Oh, heaven-shattering fist. And it is the secret of his body. Not a technique, but the secret of his body. Oh, okay, so it was the beat thing. Hold on. Before we get the reveal, because all I saw was like heartbeat. I just saw that word. But okay, so he stabs himself into him, heaves him up, and then the boom, boom, boom. And then he realizes that in that moment, what could it be? That, like, his heartbeat is on, like, the opposite vibrations of Hokuto Shinken or something? Something like that? And then, like, you know, I thought there was a heartbeat somewhere else. Yeah, I guess here, just like, boom. But, what is it? What is this actual secret? Your pulse and the flow of your blood helped me solve the mystery. So, like, the royal blood goes into it as well. Like, yeah, like you know, he keeps talking about the royal blood. I guess it is, you know, he's implying the royal blood is what prevents him from being injured. But, yeah, his body's undergoing the channel. Like, you know, it's undergoing the effects of being struck by the channeling points. So, what's the secret? Your heart and your channeling points are reversed. That is your secret. If he's anti-love, he's the reverse of everything normal. His heart is reversed if he's anti-love. So thus his channeling points are also reversed. Because I guess they go hand in hand. But yeah, figured it out then. Okay, it's that simple. But yeah, I like that it's something very simple and would be something kind of figure-outable. But it's also not like too crazy. Or too simple. Like, you know, it's a good middle ground there. It was a good reveal. And this is true. No, and like Toki, being like the doctor, would know the most about like, something like this. And now we're kind of in an amoeba like sort of standpoint. It seems like the only way that we're gonna be able to defeat Souther is to come up with new channeling points that you wouldn't normally exist, but would exist on him. Or there's a way to just like, okay, let me do anti-channeling points. Like maybe that's a thing. Ooh, okay, yes. What is the secret technique of Nanto Kyokusei? Okay, Okay, interesting. He's got a stance this time. Yeah, he's got a pose. Okay. Yeah, Nanto Hoken shouldn't have a form, but he's got a form. Ooh, bring it in. And then release it back out. The Nanto Hoken secret technique, Tensho Jujiho, heaven soaring cross phoenix. And from the heavens, a cylinder of lightning comes down. Yeah, god damn, now that is fucking epic. That is truly, he's got the god mandate. He's got the heaven's mandate, I mean. He's got God on his side. God damn. Nanto Hoken, the fist of the Emperor has no form. None can stand against it. But when an equal appears, the Emperor himself must sacrifice everything to confront him. Tensho Jujiho is the indomitable fist that defends the Emperor's honor. Hell yeah! That's sick, sick, sick. And or like both the Ho's in this, like the Ho, no, it's OH is the king, not Ho. Ho is just like fire or something. But what does this technique do? And oh, I love the way Kenshiro is drawn here. Look at that. That profile. I like it. The way his hair is there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And I gotta say, like, Souther, these couple chapters has not been as good as he has been, like, the vast majority of the other chapters. Like, has he had a good face this chapter? I don't think so. Like, yeah, this is kind of, like, off character a bit. Like, off model a bit. But, yeah, I don't, yeah. Like, a little, like, this is okay. This is pretty good. But it's not like, you know, he has been being drawn. But yeah, this chapter, definitely not being drawn like he has been being drawn. But let me respond in kind. Yeah, I think all the like artisticness is going into Kenshiro for this chapter. All right, and whoa, like an up-down stance. What is this? And then switches him over into whoa. Okay, a little oh no, he's tracing the points, tracing the Big Dipper. That is Hokuto Shinken Hyogi. Hyogi, like the Ogi from Secret Technique, but Hyogi. What does that mean? Like a even more Secret Technique? I don't know. But Tenha no Kame, the secret heaven-shattering stance. So okay, this is like when him and Rei had the opposite stances. But Tenha no Kame, the ultimate secret technique. So like there's secret techniques, and then there's the ultimate secret technique. So this is the ultimate secret technique of Fist of the North Star, assumingly. So used by the 7 stars of Hokuto, the guardians of the heavens, to subdue the heavens themselves. What does that mean, though? In context for this, what does that mean? It sounds very flashy, but I think with like this, you know, it's like it's literal. It's almost like literal, you know, what's happening. But what do you mean by this? Is this just like what you mean by like, you know, to subdue Nanto people? I don't know. Or just like, you know, to bring, or it's not even to bring order within the world. It's, you know, we're chaos. But yeah, shines brightly atop the mausoleum as a star atop a Christmas tree. And the lightning is just striking all around him. God, so cool. And now rain coming down, hail coming down like crazy. Even the heavens thrill at this fateful showdown. And the lightning giving him epic shading here. And they've both presented their... Oh, I thought this was Souther saying this is like the heavens were saying, like, they've both presented their ultimate techniques. But no, Toki. Yeah, both presented their ultimate techniques. Now it just comes down to skill. Whichever one's ultimate technique comes through. And alright, he launches down from the top of the cross mausoleum at us. The heavens don't need 2 pole stars! Jump at him as well, both jumping towards each other. And woo! It's as if it passes right through him. But, yeah, like, what is this ultimate technique? We can't even touch him, but he can touch us. Still slices through our shoulders. How? I am a feather fluttering in the sky. Not even the greatest master can defeat me. So yeah, kind of what Ray was doing when he was like with the Yuta arc, like what it showed where he can dodge midair. That was like one of the only secret techniques we've seen of Nanto. The Kyukyokyu Rubyo, the empty polar current dance, dodging in the air. But yeah, very similar to this kind of thing. Yeah, tries to go at him with a rush, but still can't even touch him. And I love the way he like leaped down and he leaped back all the way up to the top. Really sick. Yeah. Okay, but I mean, true. Yeah, Kenshiro's yet to unleash his ultimate. Like I assumed he was when he was doing this stuff, but it just wasn't landing. But no, he hasn't even like launched the attack. And yeah, glancing over at his dead master. It's nearly complete, this holy cross mausoleum. And within its completion, the 1,800 year of Hokuto Shinken will come to an end. They say, when Nanto is in turmoil, Hokuto appears. I love the just repeating of shit in this series. Like, repeating the cool lines or whatever. Even like Kenshiro being like, I told you already, I'm gonna destroy you to where there's not a single strand of your hair left. Like, him saying that over and over to enemies, like the thing that he said he's gonna do to them over and over again. It's sick. Nanto's predecessors lived in fear in the shadow of Hokuto. But that day, or that ends today. Only one polar star shall shine in the heavens. It shall be the Southern Cross Star, my star, Shosei, the star of domination. This is the end, Kenshiro! Huge leap towards him. Oh, he's worried. Grips his fists. Do that technique. Hokuto Shinken, secret technique. Tensha Kasatsu, heaven-shattering control of life and death. Just shoves his arms forward, kind of. Have him, like, land on them. Okay. They pass through him. Destroy the mausoleum behind him. Oh, multiple. Yeah, while creating the Big Dipper. Yeah. But it didn't seem to do anything to him himself. Oh, wait, no, do we freeze him in the air? Okay. I don't know if he's still falling or just frozen in midair. But either way, it did work. The stones behind him blew up first, but then through him as well. The secret of Tenha Kasatsu lies in striking the channeling points only with one's ki. The star of domination or dominion shall fall. But okay, hell yeah, very satisfying way to do this, and like a way that, you know, a lot of these techniques can be, you know, hit or miss with like how satisfying was the reveal. This one, very satisfying. How do you defeat a guy who's got all of his shit like mirrored? Well, we don't actually hit the channeling points with our fingers and stuff. Hit it with our ki. It feels different enough. It's smart enough. It's a cool enough, you know, distinction. I like it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Satisfying, ultimate, super ultimate technique. Sick as shit. And just blew out the back. You don't even see it from the front. That's some cool ass key shit. Oh, that looks so sick. Fallen because of love. Okay, we're gonna bring it back around to him actually. Oh god. Tetsuhara, your colors are impeccable. And creating different color schemes for the three of them, white, blue, and red. Ah. God, yes. Yeah, this looks sick as shit. Every time, I'm always reading these arcs like, what am I going to use for my thumbnail? Maybe this moment, maybe this moment. And then we get one of these pages and I'm like, okay, this page. The only bad part of this page is there's no Souther on it, so maybe not. But, sick as shit. And yeah, his nunchucks that he rarely, I think he's only used them like once. But is he about to bring them out and use them? And yeah, fair enough. So like, I was wondering like, was this us hitting an actual channeling point or not? But like, yeah, we didn't really hit a channeling point. We just sort of blew our key into him, into like, you know, something. Like we did a bunch of damage, but it wasn't enough to like do a channeling point, control, make you die, make it whatever sort of thing. But oh, and I've already stripped away the armor that protected your secret. What do you mean by that? Okay, we did strike the channeling points then. Never mind. We in fact did. And okay, so like we like yeah made his channeling points visible for us. Yeah, in a totally unexpected pattern. Keiraku are the blood. Keiraku are the pathways of blood and nerves, and the Hiko are where they converge. The Emperor's armor has been stripped away. Now you're just an ordinary man. I mean, yeah, he ain't no ordinary man, though. He is Nanto Seikenso's powerful master. So, like, regardless, like, we've had trouble with a lot of the other Nanto guys. Regardless, this is going to be tough. I mean, you cannot defeat me with ki only. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to defeat you by hitting those channeling points. But he can do the same thing we can do. Closed up those wounds. Sealed them up tight. That's actually a good point. So, like, I get what he means now by, like, you can't defeat me by ki alone. It seemed like a dumb statement to make. Like, of course we weren't going to. But, you know, like a lot of stuff in North Star, someone says a line that I think is insane, and then later on it's like, oh, okay, I see what you were going for. So, like, yeah, the fact that he's light as a feather, you know, he, like, dodges in midair. We can't really, he's got the paper arts sort of thing. We can't quite nail a physical hit on him. We can with ki, but that's not enough to kill him. Maybe. We'll see about that. And he just launches straight out, all those channeling points out in the open. You can't touch him. But, whoa, he tries to go to jump, but his feet won't let him leave the ground. I can't fly! The phoenix will fly no more. You've been stripped of your wings as well. So, okay, he already hit a bunch of these channeling points. Like, none were enough to, like, kill him, but we did hit channeling points. No armor, no wings. But still, I am Souther, the Holy Emperor. So yeah, he can't jump, but he can still walk. I love this guy. He ain't giving up. And like, unlike a lot of the other villains, where they do a sort of like final attack that feels like extremely like weak or like, you know, desperate or whatever, it doesn't feel desperate. It does feel, you know, intentional. I will not retreat. I will not beg. I will not look back. The Holy Emperor does not flee. But now you're once again playing right into his hands. Oh, so okay, gets himself down onto his hands, launched himself up via his hands into the sky. Now he can fly once more. You have clipped his wings, and he still flies. What a fucking villain. What a fucking villain. This is like truly no other villain has had a final moment like this. They all go out like such bitches, but god damn. But yeah, of course. Hits those channeling points this time. Strikes them all. And I'm not sure what changed this time. Like, I'm not sure why this works. Like, he should be light as a feather. But, Hokuto Ojo Moshuha. Hokuto Compassionate Destruction of Flight. But okay, he's borrowing one of the Tokis. He's doing a compassionate one. And now, like, this is the destruction of flight. What do you mean by that? Yeah, why use Ojoken, which causes no pain? Show compassion in the very end because he respected you, maybe? Out of everybody here in this world. And now he pulls his arm out of his chest. God, that looks brutal there. Tell me, love and compassion only bring sorrow. Why do you bear the burden they bring? Why endure such suffering? It's not just sorrow and suffering. I know you remember the warmth. Yeah, the warmth. He did everything for those moments of feeling his master. Yeah, everything was for those moments of warmth. But once those moments of warmth were no longer available, once, you know, he took himself out, you can see why he fucking went off the deep end. And you only have a few moments left. Spend them in the place you most long to be, in your master's arms. You win, been utterly defeated. And now he staggers off to the grave. Oh my god! Enough to make a motherfucker cry! Got the face of a child now. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. In his lap, in his final moments. But he doesn't even get to feel that warmth. Ah! Oh, Souther. God. Yeah, his sorrow runs deep, but his love does too. He tried to deny it at every turn, but it was there. And Shu's blood flowing from the capstone in this moment. Shu's blood releases as he feels the love from Souther. God. Shu, the Star of Hope, cries too. And the whole mausoleum crumbles because of love. I mean, why else would it be crumbling? It's just crumbling from love. God. And like he looks back one last time as it crumbles. I do love that though. I like that he looks back one last time. That he's not the kind of person who just like only walks forward, can't turn around to see it. And alright, Kenshiro, you no longer need me. I mean, in this, but I hope you don't mean like, alright, let me go die. But another lifelong rival gone. And you had nothing to do with it, like all the rest. Where will you go now, Rao? I must go to cope! I have more to conquer. Yep, I need to go cope. And yeah, Toki, our time will come soon. The heavens cannot be mine until I've defeated you and Kenshiro. I'll see you again after I've finished coping. Alright, bye. And that's where our chapter's ending. Now that's a classic Fist of the North Star arc end, where we just hard end, no epilogue, nothing, and right here, final bit. Oh. Let me double check, make sure this is where we're ending first. Yes, 97. Okay. So, favorite arcs thus far. You know, always a little bit cheating when you're like, oh, this is my favorite arc when it's the longest arc that the series has had. But, still, it's my favorite arc, by far. Souther, favorite villain, by far. Shu, could have done better there. Could have had a much more interesting character there. More just, they could have fleshed him out a lot better, I feel like. But having Rao and Toki come back here to help along with it, to be our sort of guardians, to forge a path for us and everything like that. I like everything's coming together. We're in this era of Fist of North Star where it's all coming together now. The past is interlocking more, the characters are interacting with each other more, and the connections between the villains is stronger. Yeah. Don't think I have anything else to say. A lot of Fist of North Star I feel like I get across very well in the reactions. There's not a whole lot of discussion afterwards. But, I guess to discuss, we still have, again, there was assumingly Shin. He was one of the Nanto Rokusei, assumingly. Then we had, Nanto Muokin from the Colonel. Was he really? Or are we going to get another guy? Because Souther was the big dude. He's the one all the other ones are satelliting around. So you would think that we're done with him. But, we have technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 for Souther. I haven't wrote down his shit yet. But, we technically have 6. But really, the Colonel was one of them? It's the kind of thing where it's I would be very glad if the Colonel was one, because that was my guess. I was like, oh yeah, like the Colonel. But I was like, there's no way. There's no way. But, hey, maybe. Respect on that fucking Colonel's name. But again, it's also interesting that, Shin and the Colonel, I guess you could forgive them not having bird stuff because it started with Rey. So, it's fine. It's fine. But next, we have some little short arc coming up, and a little short arc grouped with this. So, are we going to do another Nanto person? Or are we going to move on to something else? And if we're moving on to something else, what are we moving on to? Because I thought we were going to be in the Nanto saga, but we kind of did that in one arc. So, what's next? I have absolutely no idea. Not even a hint. I feel like it's very early Fist of North Star where it's we could do literally whatever the fuck next. Anything next. I guess we'll introduce Gay Kenshiro, or maybe he'll be 5 fucking volumes from now. We never know. So I'll see you guys for the next one. Until then, get the fuck out of here.